Welcome to Springfield, Massachusetts, and the 50th anniversary celebration of the Amherst Railway Society's Railroad Hobby Show. Bob, you guys were really great to me yesterday. You let me bring my On30 battery engine over and run on your layout. But I was fascinated really because of the name of the group.
Yes.
I mean, not just because you're On30, but how'd you come up with the Dirty 30?
Well, the Dirty 30s refers to the 1930s because the era that we're modeling is what you might call the Great Depression right up into the early 1950s, which is sort of the end of your narrow gauge railroading. As you well know, On30 is very, very whimsical, so
yes,
we're not doing any specific period, but we're doing what we want to do.
Tell me more about how your club is organized and how you put this thing together.
Well, first of all, we're not a club. We don't have any president or vice presidents or bylaws or regulations. We're a gang, very loose, but we get along very, very well with each other. You know, we sense what we want to do, and we go by consensus. So we started about 3.5 years ago, and we've slowly built up. We have about a dozen gang members right now.
Well, you're doing a great job. The scenery is fantastic.
Well, each of us have different skills. For example, I'm good at putting the bits and pieces of wood together and gluing the styrofoam into place and stuff, but you really don't want me doing the scenery or any of the structures. But there's a number of our guys here who are good at that. So I do like Tom Sawyer did when he painting the fence. So any of the scenery on my modules are done by some of the other guys. And at the same time, I can do the wiring for the guys who aren't good with the soldering iron. So that's how we do it. We trade our skills back and forth.
I've always said that model railroading, the heart of it is camaraderie.
That's for sure.
Good example of it then.
Thank you.
Well, now I also understand you're doing a little bit different type of controller.
Most clubs are operating with DCC, for example, Digitrax, NCE, and so on and so forth. So what we've done is we've taken it further, and we're operating up on Wi-Fi using the JMRI engine driver, or the Y throttle, depending on what your smartphone is or your tablet is. So anybody who comes along who has, for example, engine driver on it, then they can hook up into our router and they can run trains with us like you did yesterday.
I know everybody was walking around with their cell phones and adjusting their engines and everything. It's really kind of cool because one of the big expense, of course, is trying to buy enough throttles for everybody in the club. But this way, you've already got it. It's your cell phone.
Anybody who's got a cell phone or a tablet or that's wireless enabled, you know, don't throw away your old cell phone because that's the throttle.
And all you need is that app, and it's free.
It is
all
free.
JMRI.
Yeah, all JMRI is free. It's, you know, when you're running the trains, it's just a tap, 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 and it works very well.
Well, I really appreciate you allowing me to bring my engine over and run on your layout, and I wish you all the success in the future because you got a great layout.
Thank you very much. Come back again.
I will.
Bring your locomotive.
861YA8. Please go to your car and move it. You are blocking someone. Please do so immediately.
I like how the cars are little bits missing. No, it's not. No? Anybody want it? Take this into the engine. Plus and minus and stop is all you really need to know. Through a program that's called JMRI. And then we're using the Wi-Fi from the laptop to make the hotspot. And then we're running what's called Y throttle. Yeah, we've had some shows they either put them in a school or something like that. A couple of gymnasiums. Yeah. And so we've got a couple of shows. One of the bigger ones where we go to an area is in an arena. And we get from June to July. Yes.
It's warmer than here, but still.
Well, it probably wasn't when we were there. We had to scrape the frost off the seat when we got up in the morning. Yeah. Across the Mississippi River. I wasn't sure if we could go off the river. I have a full face. I got a heated vest today. Yeah.
How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, or you're faking it.
I talked to him, and what he said was that if I have anybody basically struggling with water, I'm going to send them to him. Because that's what he is. Can I have a nice strong motor? Yeah, then I'm going to be able to keep my signal and do all that jazz.
That's all you need. Okay. Trying to convince them.